So we're giving an update to a story that we covered about Oregon had created a CARES fund for the black community to help them out in the amount of $62 million of its $1.4 billion of the federal COVID-19 relief money to benefit black individuals and business owners with grants, and that would get them through difficult times experiencing. So when that came out, you had people coming out and suing, saying that it's discriminatory for just black people to get some money, even though they didn't say other people didn't get money, but it was specifically pointing out the black American community to get this money to help out, our businesses to get through the pandemic. So they said the millions of desperate needed dollars are in limbo after, and they broke this down now, one Mexican American and two Mzungu business owners sued the state, arguing that the fund discriminated against them. Okay, now let's talk about that. I expect that out of the Mzungu to do that, particularly on the right. I expect that. But we have a Mexican American that did that. Now, do black Americans come out and sue when they say some legislation is for Hispanics? We have never came out against any legislation for Hispanic people. We've never sued. We've never protested. Matter of fact, we have pushed for everything that we have gotten to say, well, black and brown. We even allowed them to continue to say black and brown up until recently. I would say that much. This so-called Mexican American person is shameful, extremely shameful, shameful to his Mexican community. Definitely. I would say he's probably one of the ones that think he's white, because, the last story we talked about, Enrique Tarrio, they had to let him know you're not white. And you want to side with these white supremacists against black people because, listen, they don't want black people to have anything. Nothing, okay? But if this is successful, we won't continue to talk about this, but if this is successful and you set a precedent that nobody can get anything based on, a particular group, then black folks going to have to return the favor. That's how I look at that. If we can't get nothing, you not getting nothing either. One person on Twitter says, white people be so oppressed by black people, they had the audacity to sue the Oregon CARES Fund. Now they continue this. They say Joy Mack, the owner of J.O. Rose Salon and Spa in Portland, heaped on $30,000 worth of debt in the 3-month COVID lockdown in Oregon. For her, the Oregon CARES Fund grant was a lifeline. Okay, she said when you go for other types of loans, there's a little bit more scrutiny. He said, I've experienced it more than once myself. We, black business owners, have a little bit more difficult time accessing resources. And they say this battle is unfolded against the backdrop of the Black Lives Matter movement and exposes the need for drastic steps to be taken to undo racial inequalities and repair the harm by racial injustice. Okay? So they only dispersed so far half of the $62 million. It said most of the remaining money has been already granted and approved for grants, so it's likely the COVID relief cash will be depleted by the time the court makes its decision. So about half of it's been already gone, right? Which is good, but all it should have been used. But they don't want black people to have anything, and it's crazy. Now you just suing because you don't want black folks to have anything. Now, I'm not saying this one Mexican American represents all Mexicans. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it. But what I'm saying is, once again, I'm going to repeat this. The brown community needs to start calling this stuff out because it's leading a lot of people in the black community to say, hey, okay, we see they don't want no black-brown alliance. They don't want to get along. Matter of fact, they want to side with white supremacists against us. Obviously, look at this. You understand? They siding with white supremacists against black folk. Why would he be involved with that? If they come up with legislation and say, well, we're going to give money to the Hispanic community, then those same white supremacists will be suing about that too. Duh, because they're not getting the money. But black folks wouldn't be on no lawsuit with that. But like I said, be careful the moves you're making right now, because once you set up a precedent of something, black folks eventually gonna respond in kind, and they're gonna like, oh my God, the black people suing because they don't want us to have anything. Well, look at what happened when it was us. Everybody cried when black folks make a response to something. I'm just saying. Once again, I'm getting emails behind the scenes. I'm repeating this again. I'm not saying everybody. I know there's a lot of people in the brown community support our channel. I talk to you. I see you. I get it. And we appreciate you. But those who are in activist organizations who be out at the Black Lives Matter protests and all of that, start calling your own out. I'm telling you. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the situation that happened with this story. Make sure to, give us a subscription, if you're enjoying the program, and click that notification bell, because a lot of people we're finding out aren't getting notifications. Make sure you check our channel daily. We are a daily news channel, so at least once a day, check something, because people are telling me, hey, I forgot to check your channel, and you didn't upload 10 videos. They're saying, I got to get caught up. Well, just check once a day, and you won't be left out of the loop.